I do love coming to London. It's such a nice place to be able to visit, see some kind of like unique architecture, some characters, and you know, it's really great for photography, especially street photography. It's a lot of fun. But I'm in London today to go to the House of Photography from Fujifilm to check out Elinchrom's new light. It's a bit different from what they usually do, so let's get on with that. In this video, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to really test out constant light with film photography. So I don't only just shoot with the GFX in the Fujifilm House of Photography, I actually use the Canon A1 and really see what I can get out of these lights. Hey man, how's it going?
It's going absolutely brilliant. How are you?
Good, yeah. So we've got a new product here with us today, have we?
Absolutely, yeah. Let me introduce you to the new Elinchrom LED 100C constant light.
Exciting, which is different for Elinchrom.
Certainly is different for Elinchrom. Obviously, we're known for our flash. We've been a flash company for decades, and you know, the one thing we pride ourselves in is our flash and the quality of our light and the quality of our modifiers. But you know, you've got to move with the times, and we get a lot of people asking us now about constant lighting, whether it's for shooting photographs or shooting video. There's certainly a need for this type of product in the market.
Fair enough. So why constant light in particular?
Constant light, obviously, the one problem with flash is you can't use it to shoot video, and as you know, the very popular these days is video shooting, whether it's for high quality ads or whether it's just content creation, reels, that sort of thing. And this is the perfect product for creating video content for sort of reels and things like that.
Hey man, how's it going?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. You enjoyed today?
Yeah, it's been really interesting actually, seeing the products and learning as I go.
No, so what's your name and what do you do?
So my name's Neil Shearer. I'm a commercial and advertising, product, dance, fitness photographer from Manchester.
Amazing. They kind of put you on it a little bit today. So, of course, you're usually a flash photographer. You don't shoot with the Fuji. How did you find both the Fuji and also the new 100C?
I mean, it really did feel a bit like I was up against it from the offset. I've shot with the Fuji before. The controls were pretty intuitive, so I could get a handle on what I was doing pretty easily. The flash, I'm just calling it flash. The lighting, on the other hand, that was really intuitive. Came to me very quick. I had about 2 hours playing with the product this morning, and before you guys arrived, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can see a lot of creative potential for what I shoot and going forward.
But the other thing is, if you're a real creative photographer, you could actually mix it with your Elinchrom flash system and shoot with both constant light and flashlight.
What are some of the capabilities of the 100C?
Okay, well, as the name suggests, it's a 100-watt unit. Now, 100 watts, there's lots of 100 watts units on the market, but I've got to say the performance of this, the actual light output, is absolutely fabulous. So, really easy to use, really intuitive menu, that's the key to it. So straight away, I've got the unit pumping out white light. If I want to turn the power up, I can either use the dial like that, or if I want, I can just swipe with my finger up and down. So you've got a combination of a touch screen and the button controls. We've got various different modes on the unit as well. At the moment we're using intensity, which is basically just a brightness control. If I press this button on the right, it goes from intensity to colour temperature. Now this will give me full control over the colour temperature of the light from 2700 Kelvin up to 6500 Kelvin, and I've got 100 increments there. What happens if I press the button again? Simple, it goes into a colour mode, RGB mode. I can scroll through the different colours using the knob at 10-degree increments, or again, I can use the touch screen and get the exact colour I want. I can also turn the intensity up. Really simple. Then the other feature we've got on this is the effects. Several modes: paparazzi, lightning, TV, candle, strobe, explosion, faulty bulb, welding, hue intensity, fire, cop car, party lights, fireworks. Now, one of the really interesting ones and useful ones on here is what we call the hue intensity mode. This is great if you've got a setup and you want to change colour of your background or change colour of the main light on your subject. This will just slowly go through the different main colours of the light. Now, that's a lot easier than, say, you're using flash. You want to shoot 3 different colours, you've got to take your shot, take the gel off, put a new gel on. It's quite a time-consuming process. This, you just wait till the colour you want comes up, take the shot.
What do you think is the benefit of shooting continuous light versus flash in the market today?
So for me, I predominantly shoot products when I'm in the studio. Being able to see exactly what is going on as I'm setting up a shot is really important for me. I can see the effect that the modifiers are having on the product. I can see where any hot spots are. Whereas with flash, it's always a bit of a, you're setting something up, you know where it goes, but it's not as easy to get that real-time feedback.
Wales and West Photography Show is very much on the approach. This is a place where you're going to get to check out some of the latest and greatest in camera technology. Also meet some incredibly talented people, find out about AI or, just running a social media presence to improving your photography skills just in general. You're going to be able to speak to some crazy people and also check out some really great stuff. So make sure you click in the link down below to book your ticket. It is going to be at the ICC in Newport. I'm going to be there. Make sure you come over and say hello and, well, hopefully see you there.
One of the key features of this light is the fact that it is designed to be used with modifiers. Now, Elinchrom are well known for the quality of their light modifiers, whether that be a softbox, a beauty dish, reflectors. It's really key from a photography point of view that the light works with a softbox and fills the softbox as a flash would. That's all down to the design of the array. So a lot of work has gone into this product to make sure that when you're being used with a softbox, it actually uses a softbox the way that a flash would, and the light is genuinely modified. We've used this on a 135 octa light motive, and it fills it edge to edge and gives a beautiful light which is consistent when compared to the flash.
I'm really looking forward to trying out some creative ideas that I've got with these products, combining longer exposure with coloured gels and then flash on top. So I think the creative possibilities
I can't wait to actually
huge.
see.
My brain is like bursting with ideas.
It's interesting when there's something new out and it's like a little bit different from what you're used to.
Yeah.
Gives you a new challenge. Do you think this is going to be a new challenge that you're going to accept?
I think having done, I've done one test shoot the other day using sort of coloured gels and just modelling lights in my current lights. And I had a picture in my head that I wanted to create, and it turned out absolutely nothing like I thought it would. So I think there were definitely some challenges there. And yeah, I love learning. If I'm not learning, I feel like I'm kind of standing still. So to have a new product that is going to change the way that I can learn is really exciting.
The thing is, if you want to come around this side and take a look at it, you'll see how that light is filling that softbox. It's got total edge-to-edge illumination. This is only a 70, so it's not the widest, but that's down to the unique design of the LED array and the way that you fix it on. So again, it's still important when you're putting the softbox on, you're using the OCF adapter, you put it on in the right way to maximise the effectiveness of the modifier.
Awesome. What has been your favourite project that you've done in the past? So feel free to name drop.
Absolutely. So my favourite personal project I completed last year was a project called Just Dance, and it was shooting dancers in a really creative, colourful way, combining motion blur, stroboscopic effects, CGI, all sorts, to create something that was totally unique, never really been seen in the dance world. So that was my favourite personal project. And my favourite commercial project would probably been a shoot we did for Red Bull just before the pandemic, when we created a climbing wall in the colours of the Union flag. We had a climb all over it.
Okay, sick, awesome. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you, man, and look forward to perhaps doing some stuff with you in the future.
I would say that'd be great.
Sick, amazing. So when are they available?
They'll be available on sale in about a week. So I think 1st of March is our on sale date. Obviously, we've been showing it you guys today, and we showed it to the press yesterday. But we're really excited to get these out into the market. And to be honest, I've got to be honest with you, the response that we had from press and the response that we had from dealers today has been absolutely overwhelming. So we think we're onto a real winner with this.
Amazing, cool.
Thank you.
So this is at the end of the day, where I've just experienced kind of the entire shoot. I've met some really interesting people, and overall I'm really quite impressed with this light. For a long time I've been looking for a light that I can easily put in my bag to be able to test out lenses and cameras on, especially when working with models out in the wild. I do feel like the 100C actually does have the capability to do that. Very impressed with it. Like I said, the size is great. The fact that it's RGB as well, allowing you to really get creative. Although this is the first step for Elinchrom, I can't wait to see what they do next, really. I think this year, and especially this first part of the year, has been wild with a lot of releases of some unique and very different things. I think the camera industry is looking to produce stuff that we haven't seen before. And although, yes, we've seen an LED light, we haven't seen one from Elinchrom. And, you know, something I did notice whilst shooting with it is that the light from these lights is actually beautiful. It feels a lot more well-rounded, other than the lights that I necessarily use for the podcast and stuff. So I'm going to be having some down to test out a little bit later on. I have, of course, shot a lot of film today as well, so I'm going to get that process put in the video. I do really like shooting film photography, and when it comes to continuous light in particular, I feel like it really works well with film photography. You can shape your light a little bit easier and get some unique and different looking images than you would otherwise out of a more digital kind of component. But anyway, if you like this video, make sure you like, follow, subscribe if you want to see more. Have a good day.